gonna make him an offer again.
All the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. We got ourselves a teams match. Got ourselves a debut teams match. Somewhat interesting. We got a little bit of kind of the old school going up against like kind of the brand new school. We got some familiar faces in the Raptors, both Jacob Cameron and Zachary Shelton. They decided to team up, and a team of two people that have not appeared in Multiplex in any capacity, I believe, a real breakdown of Matt Thomas and Nick Van Dinther. So very interesting match we got here today. I got Dylan here with me. What you got?
Yeah, I think this is a really exciting one. It's always really cool to see new faces in the league, so I'm very excited to see how Real Breakdown does in this match. They're going up against Raptors, Jacob and Cameron. That's you calling them old school kind of makes me feel old because I've been around in this community longer than they have. So when you called them that, I was like, man, oh well. Anyways, but yeah, I think that should be a good one. They're both very solid competitors. I'm interested to see how both teams do today. I think should be a good one.
Dylan, you should know by now, I never know what I'm going to say until I actually start. I just say things. So going into that, we will go into the good old innings. All right. Got good old Rum Raptors here. Good old Jake Cameron, Zachary Shelton. I don't know why I forgot your names here for a second. I just said it a minute ago.
Well,
how you guys doing?
Dylan called Zach Cameron, so.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
My bad.
He called us Jacob and Cameron.
Whatever. Sorry, Zach.
It's fine. Yeah. But I think we're good. Yeah. For me, I've always been a singles player, and I decided why not try to do teams this year? And I think I'm excited to team with Cameron, and let's see how we do.
I'm down for anything movie trivia related. So when Zach asked me to team with him, I'm like, sure, let's do it. So genuine unknowns when it comes to Real Breakdown for me personally, but let's see how it pans out.
You got it. All right, let's bring in the other team.
Surprise.
Let's just switch up. All right, we got ourselves the Real Breakdown here. Matt Thomas, Nick Van Dinther, here Amadou Moses. What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Not too shabby.
Pretty good.
That one up top is asleep. That one in the middle is very shy. He's real. That's breakdown. They're ready to go. I'll be their mouthpiece. That's all good for me.
All right. That's why I like to see short and sweet ready to go. Goodbye, Rudy. You got anything to say? You can put it in the chat. All right. Might as well go ahead and get started. Round number one. It's going to work like this. Pretty simple. It's going to be like every round one you've ever done. Going to get 8 questions in 8 general movie categories. You have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, I will ask that you show and verbalize your answer. Each correct answer is worth a point. Any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question also worth 1 point. You also get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
Nope.
Nope.
All righty. And we'll get going. Your first question in the category of directors. Which 1977 film was David Lynch's directorial debut?
Rest in peace to one of the GOATs, David Lynch. Sorry, Nick, can we get both hands on screen, please?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're good.
If I need to tilt my camera down, I can.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, one of my favorite directors. Very sad news. I know I talked to Payson on call about this recently, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't really know that. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I watched Twin Peaks now. It's sad, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Pens down. Okay, let's go to who do I have at the top? Matt.
Mulholland Drive.
Let's go to Jacob.
Eraserhead.
Oh, that's what it was.
Okay, Nick.
I don't have anything.
Alrighty, and Zachary.
I guess Blue Velvet.
Eraserhead is correct. So Jacob Cameron striking first blood in that one. Going to your next question.
As I unmute myself. In the category of musicals, in Moulin Rouge, Christian serenades Satine, a melody of love songs, while they are in a building shaped like what kind of animal? Are you one of the people that hates this movie?
I mean, I've never seen it. This question, though, does not make me want to go out and give it a shot, though. Just hearing this plot point is not enthused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacob.
I said a snake.
It's gonna take me some time. Nick.
Oh, sorry. Is that a rabbit?
Okay, Zach.
I said an elephant.
And Matt.
I didn't have anything.
An elephant is correct. So Zach getting that right. 2-0 Rum Raptors advantage. Going into your next question in the category of sports. Field of Dreams is set in which Midwestern U.S. state?
Have you ever been in a field of dreams?
I mean, I've been in plenty of fields. I don't think they were ever filled with dreams. Mainly, animals, and I thought that was going somewhere good. I just, whatever.
Remember when Shark Boy sang about dreams in Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Oh God.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
Ohio?
Okay, and Zachary.
Is it Iowa?
Okay, Matt.
Iowa.
Jacob.
Dylan, you're diabolical for bringing up Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's Iowa.
Iowa is correct, everybody. But Nick, isn't that correct? 4-1 is your score.
So your next question will be in the category of comedy. In Mrs. Doubtfire, who plays Stu, the rich man who attempts to seduce Miranda soon after asking Daniel for a divorce?
Man, what a predicament.
I know,
Skip
right?
divorce. And some dude's already coming in. Like this. What's he supposed to do? Huh?
It's a very good question, Mark.
5, 4, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, Zachary.
Pierce Brosnan.
Okay, Matt.
Pierce Brosnan.
Jacob.
Pierce Brosnan.
And Nick.
I do actually know some stuff about movies.
Pierce Brosnan is correct. Clean sweep on that one. Going into your next question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What is the name of the ship Kirk is the captain of in Star Trek the Motion Picture? Yeah, I don't know if it really mattered that much. I said Trek instead of Trek. I don't know if anybody's gonna get all up in arms about that. If we're gonna get a challenge on it, I don't.
You said Star Trek?
Yeah.
Isn't that like Pharrell Williams' label? Or am I thinking of something else?
You'll know better than me. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, back around to Matt.
Excelsior.
Okay, Jacob.
I said Odyssey.
Okay, Nick
Explorer.
and Zachary.
The USS Enterprise.
Yeah, you guys, we weren't trying to trick you. It was the USS Enterprise.
Oh wow!
I just remember there's one where he's an admiral and has a different ship under his command. So that's why I was just like,
That's what I was thinking too.
I think you all named ships from the franchise, but I also wouldn't know because I'm not a big fan. But yeah.
Oh, no, they're all there.
Yeah. All right. So then your next question will be in the category of everyone's favorite classics. In Arsenic and Old Lace, what relation does Mortimer have to the two family members whose home he visits after his marriage? A lot of post-marriage questions here today. And by a lot, I mean two.
I mean, I was counting as we're going here. Like, okay, that was number 2. Like, it did.
Yeah. It's
Also,
more than
I
one.
want to apologize. My markers keep failing on me, and I don't know why.
So far, I can read what you wrote, so you're good.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jacob.
I said brother.
Okay, Nick.
Said brother-in-law.
Zachary.
I said brother.
And Matt.
I said nephew. Oof.
Nephew is correct.
Nice.
Matt gets that correct. Getting real up to 4. Raptors still at 7. Going into your penultimate question in the category, which is recent releases. J.K. Simmons, Toni Collette, and Zoe Deutsch provide supporting performances in which 2024 film? I said Simmons, right, Dylan?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I meant to say I said it right, as in that just kind of fell on its face, you know. First one back, guys. It's not you know.
It's all right. Shake
We're on
off the rust.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
Juror number 2.
Okay, Zachary.
I didn't have anything.
All right, Matt.
I didn't have anything.
Jacob.
I wrote Klaus because I didn't want a blank board.
Juror number 2 is correct. So
Good
Nick
job,
did that,
Nick.
right?
Nice.
Climb back into this one, 5-7. Still Raptors lead. Going into your final question in the category or round.
In the category of mystery/thriller, name 2 films directed by Ron Howard and starring Tom Hanks.
I'm like literally never ever gonna not do that. Say category and stay around. Like it's
Again, it's the first one of the year.
I'm literally gonna do it all year. I know I keep saying it. I can't stop saying it.
Just keep lying and saying that it's your first match for your filming of the year. Even though
Like,
everyone
forgetting
knows
it.
that it's not the truth.
Be in August. Like, sorry guys, it's my first day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Zachary.
Splash and Angels and Demons.
Oh.
And Matt.
I don't have anything. That's the issue of waking up.
Jacob.
I said the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
And Nick.
I completely blanked on the Da Vinci Code movies. I said Cloud Atlas and The Terminal.
Okay, the correct answers were the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Inferno, Apollo 13, and Splash. So both our math is getting that correct. Widen the lead 9-5. It does bring us to the end of round 1. So 9-5. So that's the last one, right?
9-5, yes.
All right, good. Bring us into round number 2, which is our wheel round, in which both teams will get a chance to spin our wheel. If they like what they spin on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Whatever category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down to multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing in this round, so, guys, watch your ass. The categories that you can spin on today are strengths of Chadwick Boseman and Harry Potter, as well as our general categories of family, 2000s, horror, recent releases, actors and actresses, and mystery thriller, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Rum Raptors, you are in the lead, so it's up to you whether you want to spin first or defer.
Zach, I say we defer.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
All right, we will defer.
All right, got it. All right, real break. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I forgot.
I'll start off nice. 4 points is nothing. Now I'll go to this. Nick, calm the fuck down. Matt, you missed a fucking Star Trek question about the Enterprise, dude. Wake the fuck up.
I missed the question about Star Trek: The Motion Picture, the only film I've seen once.
It's the Enterprise. It's not that hard. Wake the fuck up.
Those are spin and you land on Harry Potter.
That.
Wake up, Matt. And no more blank boards.
Wake up, Matt.
That is all I needed to wake up.
We're gonna take that. Don't forget, do multiple choice. Confer with each other. You got to repeat the questions. You got to repeat the options. This is what we needed, fellas. Y'all got this.
We don't need the board for this, right, guys?
No.
Okay.
All right. Take out rail. Take down the wheel. And Dylan, once we hit him up with there. Harry Potter questions.
Sure. Hopefully there's not anything too hard to pronounce here. All right. So your first question in Harry Potter. In how many Harry Potter films does Mark Williams appear as Arthur Weasley? And we'll give you a bit of extra time for this.
Seven of the 8.
Are you sure?
I am 99.5% positive.
Okay.
7.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice, Matt.
Your next question. In Half-Blood Prince, while walking back from Hogsmeade, Harry and his friends encounter what Hogwarts student who has been cursed by a necklace?
We'll go to multiple just because I need the names.
All right. Your options are A, Angelina Johnson, B, Katie Bell, C, Alicia Spinett, or D, Lavender Brown.
I know it's one of the first. We're going to go with B, Katie Bell, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Now your third question. What is the name of the book in which Hermione finds the tale of the three brothers and the Deathly Hallows in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
The Tales of the Beetle and Bard. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So your penultimate question. Who plays Professor Quirrell in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Ian Hart, B, John Hurt, C, Adrian Rawlings, or D, Sean Biggerstaff.
Who can you name? Well, do you have an idea?
I know one name on that list, and I know they are not Quirrell.
Yeah,
so.
Me too. Okay, so we're in the same boat. A?
Yeah, A, final answer.
A is correct for 1 point.
All right.
Good job, Nick.
Now your final question in this category. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, whose name is second to emerge from the goblet?
I want to say Fleur Delacour. Final answer.
And that is correct for 2 more points.
Okay. With that, Real breakdown finishes their spin. You have them up to 13. Rum Raptors still at 9. Is that what you have, Bill?
That is what I have. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I'll bring back up the wheel. And this will be Rum Raptors for a spin. Never mind. We'll spin that again. And you land on Spinner's Choice.
Zach, is there anything in particular that you were thinking about?
I mean, if you want to go with the category that you put in, I'm perfectly fine with that. If you think you can, if you think we can do well in it, then I say go for it.
You want to go with horror?
Yeah, let's go with it.
All right, we will take horror, please.
All right, you got it. Take off the wheel, and I will give you your horror questions. Yeah, let me just get rid of that. We don't need the wheel anymore. All right, the first question. In Zombieland, according to Columbus, what is rule number 1 to surviving Zombieland?
Oh. Zach, any ideas?
No. Do you just want to go to multiple choice?
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice options are A, beware bathrooms, B, the double tap, C, don't be a hero, or D, cardio.
I was thinking D, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'm thinking the same thing. Let's go with it. D, final answer.
D, cardio is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Go into your next question. How does Eleanor Lance die at the end of 1963's The Haunting?
Oh, dang. And I've seen this too. I think I'll be able to get it on multiple, Zach. I just need to hear it.
Yep.
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options are A, hangs herself, B, car crash, C, falls out of a window, or D, impaled.
I'm thinking it's A. It
Okay.
seems like a weird reason. I'm thinking it's A. Let's go with A, final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to the real breakdown for the 1 point steal is that A, hangs herself, B, car crash, C, falls out of a window, or D, impaled.
Okay, so Matt, here's the thing. I can't pinpoint the movie, but I do know there's a scene I can think of where someone dies quite prominently by falling out of a window. I just don't know if it's a haunting.
Go with it.
C, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for B, car crash.
Oh, there was someone.
Also, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go into your next Raptors go into your next question in category horror. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Abigail Breslin star in what 2010s horror film?
Oh, dang.
I think if we go multiple choice, I might know it.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
Right, multiple choice options are A, End of Days, B, Maggie, C, Mandy, or D, Hidden.
It's B, Zach.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking.
B, final answer.
B, Maggie is correct for 1 point. Right. Going to your penultimate question category. In Drag Me to Hell, Christine works for what type of business?
Oh, Zach, it's a bank.
Okay.
It's
a bank, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Tying the game. Going into your last questioning, horror. Who directed Deep Red?
Oh.
I know it. It is Dario Argenti. Final answer.
No, wait.
That is incorrect. Going over to real breakdown for the 2 point steal.
Nick, do you got this one?
If they didn't ask for multiple, we can't get multiple, right?
No,
Nope.
sorry.
Okay. I got no idea, Matt.
Neither do I. I'm gonna be honest. I say we just take it in the last round with a tie.
Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry, guys.
All right. The correct answer was Dario Argento.
Argento.
Oh, it's just a pronunciation.
So with that,
Zach, don't worry about it. It was a mispronunciation. Don't worry about it. It's in the past.
That's fine. I jumped the gun a little bit. So
with that, the game is tied up 13-all, which brings us to round number 3, which is our Pick Your Poison category, in which our teams have drafted categories from our list of general categories before the match, and they will now draft from the categories that they drafted here to figure out what they'll answer here in round number 3. The categories they drafted are sports, actors and actresses, horror, sci-fi fantasy, music, biopics, 1980s, and recent releases. The answer is many 4 questions worth 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. And once a category is selected by a team, it cannot be selected and answered for the other team. We're going to have our teams select their categories, and hopefully we'll come back. All right, we're back. Our teams have selected their categories for round number 3. All right, that's going to go. We will, technically we'll start with the team that lost the coin toss against the way things went since they're both new teams. We will go back and forth until we are out of questions or until one team is mathematically eliminated. So we will start going over to Rum Raptors. Rum Raptors, what would you like to take for your 1-point question?
do you want to do music for one?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Take it away, Dylan.
All right. So your question in the category of music. 2019's Yesterday is about a man who is the only person in the world who is able to remember what band?
Zach, it's the Beatles.
Yeah.
The Beatles, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Rum's taking the lead, so we'll go over to Real Breakdown. All right, what would you guys like for your 1-point question?
Let's do it. Reset in the chat.
I can see the chat, so you take lead on that.
You know the private chat. You can't see the private chat off to the side here.
Oh yeah. Sorry. yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Actors and actresses.
All right, I'll give you your questions. Round number 3. Here's your 1-pointer in actors and actresses. Who stars in 28 Days Later, Red Eye, and Sunshine?
It's Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I was just about to say yes. It is Cillian Murphy. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All tied up again at 14. Going back over to Rum Raptors, what would you like for your 2-point question?
Well, what are you thinking?
You want to go 80s?
Sure.
80s.
All right. So your 2-point question in the category of the 1980s. Anthony Edwards, Kelly McGillis, and Tom Skerritt are featured in what 80s action film?
This sounds like Top Gun to me, Zach.
It is Top Gun.
Top Gun, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. Rum Raptors taking the lead, 16-14. Back over to Real Breakdown. What would you guys like for your 2-point question?
We're gonna go with biopics.
All right. Chugging right along. Here's your 2-pointer, the category of biopics. Who plays John Nash in A Beautiful Mind?
It's Russell Crowe, Matt.
Yes, it is Russell Crowe. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points, tying it up again at 16 all. Halfway through the category, back over to Rum Raptors. What would you like to take for your 3-point question?
What do we have left? Horror and sci-fi, correct?
Horror and sci-fi,
yes.
All right, let's go with horror for 3.
That worked?
All right. Your 3-pointer in the category of horror. In the 1980s version of The Fly, after mistakenly emerging with a fly, Seth first begins to develop fly-like hairs from a scar on what part of his body?
Any ideas?
I don't know. I was gonna say like arms, but I'm not sure.
Repeat. Repeat.
Right, that is your first repeat. Your question again. In The Fly, after mistakenly merging with a fly, Seth first begins to develop fly-like hairs from a scar on what part of his body?
If arm is your guess, then I say we go with it.
Okay.
His arm, final answer?
It's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for his back.
Oh.
Okay. With that, because they have more questions, we will be going back over to Real Breakdown. Real Breakdown, what'd you like for your 3-point question?
Nick, you want to do the sports?
Yeah, sports.
Yeah. All right, sports it is. All right. And here's your 3-point question in the category of sports. In Invictus, the team that South Africa faces in the finals represents what country?
Ooh.
I think it's England because I think it's supposed to be a thing about colonialism or colonizing.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, let's go with it.
4, 3.
England, final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for New Zealand. New Zealand. All right. Go. Back over to Rum Raptors. You have one question left. You have one. Yeah, you have one question left. One category left. One category left, which is sci-fi, which you have to take for your 4-pointer to take the lead.
So your 4-point question in the category of sci-fi/fantasy. What 2011 sci-fi film is about a superpowered member of an alien race being sequentially targeted for murder by the Mogadorians, the race who genocided his people and destroyed his planet?
2011. Zach, any guesses?
No, I think
repeat.
Yeah.
Right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. What 2011 sci-fi film is about a superpowered member of an alien race being sequentially targeted for murder by the Mogadorians, the race who genocided his people and destroyed his planet?
Okay, Zach, I have a guess. Considering it's our last question, I might as well go for it. I Am Number 4, final answer.
And that is correct for 4 big points.
I read that book in high school.
All right. Here it is. Great debut match so far. We have one more question in round number 3. It is Real Breakdown's 4-pointer in recent releases. Very simple. If they get it, we will be tied and we will be moving on to sudden death. But if not, the match is over and Rum Raptors will get the victory. And as Madra said, remember you have all 3 of your repeats still. So here's your 4-pointer in recent releases. In Drive Away Dolls, Jamie and Marion are kidnapped by the chief's men and held where?
Have you seen this movie, Matt?
I have not. I was just about to say the same thing.
Get ready to use your repeats. Okay, let's go on the Rolodex here. Let's try and remember.
5.
Repeat.
4. All right, that is your first repeat your question again. In Drive Away Dolls, Jamie and Marion are kidnapped by the Chief's men and held where?
I see you searching, Nick. You got this.
I have an answer, but I don't think it's right.
5.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's your second.
It's not like they can steal.
Your question again. In Drive Away Dolls, Jamie and Marion are kidnapped by the Chief's men and held where?
What is the answer you're thinking of?
I'm just trying to think the different points in the film. I know there's a part where they're in the hotel room. I know there's a part where we're out at a garden. I don't think they're held, though.
5.
Last repeat.
Repeat.
All right, that's your final repeat your question one last time. In Drive Away Dolls, Jamie and Marion are kidnapped by the Chief's men and held where?
Whatever you feel most comfortable with, Nick, just go with it.
Hotel room just doesn't make sense to me.
Whatever you feel like, just go.
I feel you should pick something weird like a freezer.
No. If you've seen the movie, don't go against your gut.
4.
Hotel room, final answer.
And your winners, Rum Raptors. The correct answer was a racetrack, or specifically a dog racetrack.
Oh.
Gonna put everybody backstage just for the moment to cool off here, so to speak. Dylan, I don't know if this is our first debut match of the season. I think
second.
Second. Very good debut match. Very good.
Yeah.
Came down to the wire. Final question is exactly what we would like to see. I think Real Breakdown definitely kind of getting acclimated to the game, but I think kind of the more they went along, the more they were playing, kind of think the more comfortable they got. And I think they played really well. And Rum Raptors, I think, played pretty solidly throughout the match. Jacob getting that 4-point at the end to secure the victory. I think both played very well. What else you got to say about the match, Dylan?
Yeah, really good debut match overall. I think both teams showed a lot of promise. I think both struggled a bit in round number 1. I'll be honest, I think that was a pretty tough round number 1 for a debut match. But I still think Real Breakdown, like they would spun their strength. And we've seen a lot of like rookie teams come in, spin their strength and are not prepared for like the strength level categories. But they spun their strength and went perfect in it. Only had to check down to multiple choice twice. So that was very impressive to see from them. And Raptors, it looked like things momentum was like starting to shift a bit in round 2 when they had like that miss on the deep red question that was tied up going into round 3. But yeah, like you said, they were able to dig deep and get the 4-pointer to win the game. So overall, really exciting stuff. I'm very excited to see where both teams go from here.
All right. Well, let's bring him in for the closing interview, so to speak. Talk to second place finisher for today, the Real Breakdown. Yeah, Nick, Matt, and their manager for today, Rue. You know what? We kind of talked about it before, but overall, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, but overall, how do you guys feel you did today?
Considering I literally woke up 1 minute prior to this, I did better than I thought I would.
I'm disappointed, but at times I did better than I thought. I'm disappointed by a couple of the answers that I had written down and erased, and I'm disappointed by a couple of the steals I had from them in round 2, but they got it on the multiple choice.
Yeah, I'd agree, Dylan. This was a bit of a hard round 1 for a debut match, but that's good for them to kind of like go in being down 4 in round 1 and being able to show that they can come back, still tie the game. That was a tough 4-pointer for recent releases for sure. I've seen Drive Away Dolls and I couldn't remember that at all.
Yeah,
I was back there thinking Matt actually knew their 4-pointer, but I guess not. So when he said
I did,
I was like, you did know it, right?
Yes, I did know it. That's why I was like, Oh my
Yeah.
God, he's
Yeah.
pulling.
So I figured. So I was when he said I was like, shit, he knows this. Damn. So great pull, Jake, Zachary, and Jake. Y'all played a hell of a match. Good way to stay in there, especially with the momentum shifting.
Yeah.
But now these guys have one under their belt. They kind of know what it feels like.
One of the few new releases I didn't see last year.
Yeah. No more blank boards for you in round one, sir. And now you know what to deal with, so you can actually like write down things. They'll come back stronger and better.
Well, I don't know if you see anything or you got anybody you want to play here or anybody that you just want to
We'll let the mouthpiece talk on that.
See, the thing is, like, there's no more factions, but whatever Spencer's own faction was, they always like switch up all their people all their time. So I don't know who's new, who's not, what teams actually still exist. But I would say, how about give whoever who's Nazario's old team partner in the Twilight Saga? Why can I not remember his fucking name? Looks
Brandon
like
Cohen?
Yes, if Brandon Cohen has a team, let's give Brandon Cohen.
Does.
A team. Here we go. Whoever Brandon Cohen has, bring him and his partner, and it'll be a fun ass time.
All right. Well, see what we can do if Brandon Cohen's got anything going on. All right. Thank you guys for showing up. Catch you down the road, and we'll talk to your winners today. The good old Rum Raptors, Jacob Cameron, Zachary Shelton. Very good match here from you guys. Starting it out 1-0. How do you feel?
First of all, real breakdown. That was a great game. Congratulations. That was very well done. Wow, like when they hit Harry Potter, I'm like, oh boy, this is not going to end well. And then when I thought, I was like, I couldn't pull the dang horror questions. I'm like, oh right, it's all over for us. But like, I Am Number 4 was just, it was like a swing, and I was hoping for a grand slam, and I turned out to be more right than I was expecting. But Zach, that was a job well done, and couldn't ask.
I was going to say, I think we complimented each other well with those questions, and for both of our times in debuting as a team, it worked well in our favor.
Yeah, and the thing about the haunting was that there was like someone. I think there was someone like hanging in the poster, so that's what I was going off of. I'm like, surely there must be, but I was way wrong.
One character does die early on by hanging themselves, so you weren't far off. Yeah,
because I've seen the haunting, but it's been a while, so that was what I was going off of. But regardless,
got a full roster here for you guys. I don't know if you got your eye on anybody particular who you want to go 2-0 against.
Well, in another league, I team up with Eric Moreno, and he and Ryko have a good thing going here. Zach and I will probably be crushed underfoot, but let's take on Blame Canada. Why not?
Okay. All right, 1-0, calling out the hotshot rookies from last year. All right, like to see it. All right, see you for now, Rum Raptors. See you down the road. Dylan, got anything else to add here?
Not really, no. But good match.
All right, then I guess that'll do it for us today here at Multiplex Movie Melee. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody here for showing up. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, our loan manager, Amadou. Thank you, Jacob. And thank you to, who was the last one? Zachary Shelton. How I forget your ass. And everybody here works out, keep Multiplex going. Keep it everywhere for you guys to go. I'm just going to end it. Bye, guys.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.